Carlos Alcaraz receives Laura Robson's backing amid buzzing debate over Jannik Sinner's year-end recognition. Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner have been the biggest headliners for the season and, not for reasons unknown. A symphony of athleticism and a flair for dominating the ATP was enough to help them dominate the tour. However, the Italian's ruthless efficiency lowkey surpassed Alcaraz's. He finished as year-end world number 1, months after becoming the first Italian man to reach that position. With such stats, logic dictates Sinner coming out on top. However, it has received an opposing verdict from a former British pro just days ago. Sinner was voted as the ATP Player of the Year after an overwhelming set of achievements boasting 8 tour-level titles, including victories in Melbourne and New York. He even clinched his maiden ATP Finals crown in Turin, which he then followed up with a second consecutive Davis Cup feat in Malaga. But, when we compare this resume with Alcaraz's for the year, the Spaniard's consistency was not quite exceptional, even though he captured 2 slams, one in Paris and the other at the All England club. Alcaraz's form suffered a major dip after losing to the Serbian maestro Novak Djokovic in the gold medal match at the Olympics. He went on a shocking losing streak, falling to lower-ranked rivals and even stunned fans when he shattered his racket amid frustrations at the US Open. Regardless, Laura Robson picked Alcaraz as her favorite for the season, explaining that the choice was purely based on the summer that he had. She's got a point. The kind of results that the Spaniard achieved during the summer wasn't a piece of cake, she said. Well, I've gone for Alcaraz. I mean, you win Roland Garros and Wimbledon back-to-back, and so few people have done that. You're changing surfaces. It's such a short amount of time between tournaments. And then straight after that, he gets the Olympics and was very nearly coming home with a gold medal as well. So just the 3 months basically that he put together was something special, and something that very few tennis players have been able to do. Poised to give back to the community by providing youngsters with the tools he wasn't always privy to during his budding years, Alcaraz launched an exhibition event hosted by his Carlos Alcaraz Foundation. Before commencing the much-anticipated showcase, the 21-year-old reflected on his childhood struggles. Spanish superstar Carlos Alcaraz did not enjoy a similar childhood as his rivals. Simply put, his journey wasn't as smooth sailing as one would imagine. He didn't have the luxury of going beyond his necessities as he came from a middle-class family. The Spaniard explained his living conditions as a kid growing up in Spain while talking to the reporters after launching the exhibition event in Murcia. He said, "When I was a kid we didn't have big luxuries. But the small things make the difference. We came from a medium-class family where he had what was necessary. I was always happy with what I had. I was passionate about sport and tennis in particular, but it was a very normal childhood. Today we are here, feeling very lucky and grateful and wanting to do our bit by getting moving for children." After enduring a mixed 2024 campaign, Alcaraz is far from deviating. He wants to add the Melbourne Slam to his eye-catching record. The Spaniard will next take to the court for the Australian hardcourt swing in January 2025. Do you think he will add a 5th Grand Slam to his tally in Melbourne?